The information credit bureaus must give you. Welcome to Your Clear Thinking. I'm Roderick Mitchell, author of Credit Straight Talk, Clarity on the Conspiracy. This video is part of a series of videos designed to help you build a solid credit foundation. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the information that credit bureaus must give you upon request. Disclosure of your credit scores. Upon your request for a credit score, a consumer reporting agency must supply to you. The credit scoring model may be different than the credit score model that was used by the lender, and a notice that must include your current credit score or your most recent credit score that was previously calculated by the credit reporting agency for the purpose of credit. You must be made aware of all the possible credit scores that can be created under the model that was used. All of the key factors that adversely affected your credit score in the model that was used, and that the total number of key factors must not exceed 4. The date on which the credit score was created, and the name of the person or entity that was provided the credit score, or the credit file upon which the credit score was created. Here are the definitions of the terms that will be used in this following section for clarity. The term credit score. It is a common yet not fully explained or understood term. It represents a numerical value or a categorization made from a statistical tool or modeling system used by a person who makes or arranges a loan to predict the likelihood of certain credit behaviors, including default and their numerical value or models that are called risk predictors or risk scores, meaning that the model being used could be predicting your chances of failure as much as they could be predicting your chances of success, and does not include any mortgage score or rating of an automated underwriting system that considers one or more key factors in addition to credit information, including the loan to value ratio, the amount of down payment, or the assets of a consumer, or any other elements of the underwriting process or decision. The term key factors means all relevant issues or elements negatively affecting your credit score listed in the order of their importance based on their effect on your credit score. Let me rephrase the importance of what I just stated to you. It gives you an outline or blueprint of what needs your immediate attention to allow you to qualify for the loan or credit. You do not have to guess what the problem is. The time frame and manner of disclosure. The information required in this section must be provided in the same time frame and manner as the information described in the previous section. As related to certain issues, this section must not be misunderstood as to force a consumer reporting agency to develop or disclose a score if the agency does not distribute scores that are used in connection with residential property loans or develop scores for credit providers. This section must not be misunderstood as to force a consumer reporting agency to develop or disclose a score if the agency does not distribute scores that are used in connection with residential property loans or develop scores for credit providers in understanding the credit behavior of a consumer and predicting their future credit behavior as related to credit scores developed by another person. This section must not be misunderstood to require a consumer reporting agency that distributes credit scores developed by another person or entity to provide an explanation to them or to process a dispute arising pursuant to Section 611, except that the Consumer Reporting Agency must provide to you the name and address along with website information so you can contact the person or entity who developed the score. This does not apply to a consumer reporting agency that develops or modifies scores that are developed by someone else. Maintenance of credit scores is not required by consumer reporting agencies. This section must not be misunderstood to require a consumer reporting agency to maintain credit scores in their files. In complying with this section, a consumer reporting agency must supply you a credit score that is derived from a credit scoring model that is widely distributed to users by that consumer credit reporting agency in connection with residential property loans or with a credit score that assists you in understanding the assessment of your credit behavior and predictions of your future credit behavior, and a statement indicating that the credit scoring model may be different than the credit scoring model used by the lender. Fair and reasonable fee. A consumer reporting agency may charge a fair and reasonable fee as determined by them for providing the information that you are requiring. The use of inquiries as a key factor. If a key factor that adversely affects your credit score consists of the number of inquiries made with respect to a credit report, that factor must be included in the disclosure without regard to the numerical limitation. Disclosure of credit scores by certain mortgage lenders. Any person who makes or arranges loans and uses a credit score in connection with an application initiated or sought by a consumer for a closed or opened-end loan for a consumer purpose that is secured by 1 to 4 units of residential real property is referred to as the lender, must provide the information as previously described as reasonably practicable. Disclosures of credit scores not obtained from a consumer reporting agency. A person that uses a credit score other than a credit score provided by a consumer reporting agency may satisfy the obligation to provide a credit score by disclosing a credit score and the key factors supplied by a consumer reporting agency. In this video, I talked to you about information credit bureaus must give to you upon your request and some definitions about that information. Remember to subscribe below and select the playlist to see all the videos in this series. I'm Roderick Mitchell, author of Credit Straight Talk, Clarity on the Conspiracy. Visit my blog, yourclearthinking.com, and remember, together we rise.